They have to go begging with them. They have to make food for the family. They have to wash the dishes, wash the clothes, everything. And mostly all the responsibility would be on the girl child. Then there was no solution. I would try to give them food every day after class, but even my salary was constrained, so I couldn't do much. So then I realized. So living in Mumbai, in cities like Mumbai and Delhi, we have often come across children who we see at signals or on footpaths or even at the railway station who are begging or selling wares. And we are so conditioned to see them that way that we forget to think of a simple question. How do they live their lives? Do they get 2 meals to eat in a day? Are they going to school? So this was all that, got me to my journey. Good evening, everyone. My name is Haimanti Sen, and I'm the founder of Junoon Foundation, an organization working towards creating a positive environment for the children living on the streets of our country. I come from a middle class but privileged family. My mother has been a school teacher, and my dad is a consultant. My brother is currently pursuing his career in the hospitality industry. I myself have completed my graduation in sociology and psychology from Mumbai University and have also had the opportunity to teach in various different schools in Mumbai as a drama and an elocution trainer. I remember my childhood being rather difficult, with me not being very good in my studies and my dad's failing health and finances. I saw how my mom took up the responsibility of the entire household. And today, when I look back, I don't think it would have been easy for her to do all of that. I remember feeling so helpless back then because I really wanted to do something to help her. But I just didn't know what I was going to do. So, what I started doing was not to burden her more with, more than what she already has. I started keeping things within myself. I would not talk to my mother. I was too embarrassed to go and talk about, my family's financial problems to my friends. I wouldn't get to go out. I wouldn't get money to go out with my friends and all of that. And I had like a similar phase even during my early 20s. I was already working, like I told you, as a drama facilitator in a school called Orchid International. But at the same time, I was not feeling satisfied. I was not happy. I wanted to do more. And there was something in me that kept saying that I want to do more, I want to do more. But I had no idea. I had no idea what I wanted to do. During the same time, I was completing my graduation in psychology and sociology, and I was studying about the right to education. When I was studying about the right to education, I started thinking of all the children who I see on the streets, who don't have access to education, to water, sanitation, nothing. I wanted to do something for them. So I ventured out after my second year exams, I ventured out onto the streets, into the slums, thinking, okay, fine, if children are not going to school, I'm going to enroll them into school because that's how easy it is going to be. But when I went into the slums, knocking at each household, asking them, Aapka bachcha school jata hai? Does your child go to school? And all of them would answer, Ha, our kids go to school. And there was a government school very close to the Kandivali station in Bombay. So all the children used to go there. And the school also provides you with 27 essential items that is required in the entire year. So they all said that, okay, we are sending our children to school. So then it got me thinking that, okay, who are the children who I saw begging? Aren't they the same? So when I moved a little along towards the platform, I saw a group of 10 children. Um, I saw a group of 10 children who looked like they did not go to school. And they were sitting next to two people who looked like their guardians. So I went and I asked them, कि क्या ये आपके बच्चे हैं? Are these kids yours? They were like, no, 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 nobody's ours. So they were like scared. I told them that, they said that, oh, yeah, they go. I asked them if they go to school. So they said, yes, they go to school. But now because holidays are going on, they are not going to school. And I could tell that they are lying. So I told them that, okay, I will come every day after work to teach them something new. They were like, ठीक है, if आप उनको पढ़ा रहे हो, आप उनको खाना दे रहे हो, उनको स्कूल से निकाल के आपके पास भेज देते हैं. I said, okay, you do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. So every day I would go and I would meet these children and I would try to teach them English. And I was getting very frustrated because there were so many challenges. All the children were of different age groups. Some were grasping the alphabets faster, some of them weren't. And I was just thinking, how can we, cater to all of them? And back then I had really no resources. It was my salary that I was, using here. And my basic idea was that these children are not going to school. So I'm going to enroll them into school, because how difficult could it be? So I think after a month of teaching them, I approached the government school at the Kandivali station and I told them that, okay, I have a group of 10 children who I'm willing to enroll into school. When the principal heard what kind of children I wanted to enroll into school, she said no, we can't take these children in. And she gave like the following reasons why. They say that they don't have any documents. They are a nomadic tribe, so they are very irregular at school. Whatever items the school gives these children, they sell it off, and they have a foul language. And the parents of all the existing children who are going to the government school didn't want their children to be associated with these kids. So I took it upon myself that, okay, fine. I have seen them. I know how well that they can do. In that 1 month, I saw how one girl was very good at dancing. One girl was picking up maths really fast. One kid, though he did not like to study, was very good at clicking pictures. So I knew that early on that, given the right attention and aid, these children can do very well in life. At the same time, when I learnt about their lives, I learnt how these 7 to 8 year old girls have the responsibility of their entire household over their head. They have to take care of their siblings who are infants the entire day. They have to go begging with them. They have to make food for the family. They have to wash the dishes, wash the clothes, everything. And mostly all the responsibility would be on the girl child. And when I saw this, I felt a connection. I felt that back when I was feeling like this, when I wanted to help my family and I wanted to help my mother, I couldn't do it. But I really wanted to. And looking at these children who were half my age, do it, not only thinking, but actively doing something for their family. And that made me want to be there for them even more. So the next couple of years went in trying to understand what their problems are. I learned that because they live on the streets, they don't have any shelter. They're not slums. They don't even have a plastic roof over their head. Nothing. They either live on the railway tracks or on the footbridges that connect the railway station to the highway. That's where they live. So they get displaced. The municipal corporation come and they're like, okay, move from here, without thinking that where are these people going to go? They are going to go and they are going to get another spot. And from there, they are going to be moved. There has to be something done which is more than just moving them out. They don't have any job because nobody gives them jobs looking at how they look. But that doesn't mean that they do not have the potential to go and work. And that is something that I had seen. Along with that, I saw that they were having a lot of skin infections. They were going around, trying to beg for a meal. So as and when I understood their problems, I came up with solutions. And back then, there was no solution. I would try to give them food every day after class, but even my salary was constrained, so I couldn't do much. So then I realized, and after a really long time, actually, even during this time, after a really long time, when I was with these children, I felt really happy. I felt like, okay, I have found something that I really, really want to do, and this is what I want to do. And the children reciprocated the same love to me and they had the same Junoon, to be better, to come and learn, to fight with their parents. Because there were times when the parents would feel that we are taking too much of their time. This is the time when they could go and earn money, but instead they are here at the skywalk studying with me. So there are lots of times when parents come and take the child. But now it is like a strict no. It is like a rule. We don't let the parents take the child while they are in class. So all of this happened, and then I decided that okay, this is what I want to do. I want to not only reach out to these children and make their lives better, I want to reach out to way more children. So that is when I decided to start or form my own organization called Junoon Foundation. I spoke to my family and friends. I asked, if they would come on board and help me out, and they did. So all the board members would come with me, and I would go every day. I had left my job because I knew this is what I wanted to do. So all the board members would select one day in the week, and they would come with me to teach these children. We saw that the children were doing really well. They were grasping up what we were teaching. But at the same time, we saw that somehow, somewhere, they were losing their innocence, or they were not living like a child. They were living like adults. So I wanted to bring in a fun element into our classes. So we started taking the children for picnic. They had never heard what a picnic is. We started taking them for picnics. Then I thought, okay, because we have birthday celebrations at home and even in school, we should have that for them as well. I went and I asked them that, okay, do you know when your birthday is? None of them knew. So I went and I asked their parents that, okay, do you know when their birthday is? And they started giving me all these vague answers. हाँ वो नवरात्रि के टाइम पे, हाँ वो दिवाली के टाइम पे, and they had all these answers. So I started giving them their birthdays. And we would celebrate birthdays, we would celebrate festivals, we would take them out for picnics, and we saw the difference. We really saw the difference in the development of these children. And in July, I started it in 2018, but in July 2019 was the first time our set of kids went to school. So this is where we have our classes. This is when the first batch of kids who I was teaching for a little more than a year went to school. And the happiness, we packed their tiffins, we got them ready, we dropped them to school, we picked them back up, and we got them home. And that is how, things went. And this point in my life actually showed me that what we are doing actually works and it actually makes a difference. So from here, we started more branches, we reached out to more children, and we also got more people to join us in the cause. We have volunteers, we have interns who come every single day to come and teach these children. Right now, we are spread across 5 centers in Mumbai with almost 85 children. And we have the following services that we provide to them. We have daily meals. Every day after class, they have daily meals. They have monthly health checkups because we saw they were falling sick. And they also get the medicines, whoever needs. We have monthly ration donation drives because we saw that during COVID, when we were giving ration, it was really helpful for these families. And even now, it is an incentive for the family to send the child for class. So we have monthly ration donation drives. We also enroll the children into school and get their documentation done. Apart from that, like I said, we also celebrate a lot of birthdays and festivals and all of those things. So it is like we are providing a school. It is a school on the streets. That is what you would basically call it. We have sports day as well. And I feel so passionate about this cause is because I know that when I was in such a dark place in my life, I know the importance of, having my friends and family around who got me out of that situation. So I want to continue being this for these children and so many more because I've seen the potential that they have and I can't wait for the entire world to see the same. Thank you.
Josh Talks is now a Spotify exclusive podcast. The audio version of our talks will be available only on Spotify. If you like this video and you like to listen to more inspiring stories like this, please follow the Josh Talks podcast only on Spotify.
अगर आप इस टॉक के एंड तक पहुंच चुके हैं तो मैं आपको जोश टॉक्स का एक दूसरा रूप भी दिखाना चाहता हूं जिससे मैं काफ़ी देर से जुड़ा हुआ हूं और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं। जोश टॉक्स ने एक नया ऐप लॉन्च किया है जिसका नाम है जोश स्किल्स। अब वो नया नहीं रहा, काफ़ी टाइम से है, लाखों लोग उसको अब यूज़ करते हैं और जोश स्किल्स पे आप अपनी ज़िंदगी के लिए कोर्सेज ढूंढ सकते हैं। वो कोर्स नहीं जो आपको फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, कॉमर्स, बिजनेस स्टडीज पढ़ाएंगे, वो कोर्सेज जो आपकी जिंदगी में आपको कैसे जीना चाहिए वो सिखाएंगे। मैंने खुद जो स्किल्स पे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज बनाए हैं, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग पे, इमोशनल क्राइसिस कैसे हैंडल किया जाए, अपनी पर्सनालिटी कैसे डेवलप की जाए। हर एक कोर्स में डेली क्विजेज हैं, एक्सरसाइजेज हैं, एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत कम्युनिटी है जो आपको सपोर्ट करेगी, आपको इनकरेज करेगी। आज ही डाउनलोड करें जोश स्किल्स का ऐप और उनके कोर्सेज एक्सप्लोर करके अपनी जिंदगी को आगे बढ़ाएं।
Tell us what you think about this video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.